us create a positive environment for the teams and the fans. Now please join me for the prayer. Lord, thank you for bringing both teams today here safely. And God, I just pray that both teams show integrity and be able to honor you with their play here today. And God, in your son's name, amen. Now please join us in the national anthem being performed today by junior Megan Plunk.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's matchup between the visiting John Brown University Golden Eagles and your Mid-America Christian University Evangels. This game being a big game for both sides, being in the third and fourth spot in the Sooner Athletic Conference race right now. John Brown currently holding a half-game lead over the Evangels and already have beaten them once this season, 3-0. The highest point total the Evangels were able to get to in either of the three sets that they lost 3-0 was 18. The Evangels are hoping to be able to improve that feat here today. The referee's trying to get this one started, looking over. First ball being given over to the Evangels, who will get this one started. And as they do, starting lineups here for the Evangels. Number 2, true freshman Faith Fouch. The first serve is going to come up, and that's off the hand of number 5, Rebecca Lindley. Number 7, Maddie Calicote. First attack there comes from the side of the John Brown Golden Eagles. And Hannah Falker tries to get one of her own, but a great block there by number 11, Megan Beck of the John Brown Golden Eagles, who take over service. Continuing starting lineups now is number 5, Rebecca Lindley, number 7, Maddie Calicote, the libero, number 8, Megan Plunk, number 12, Hannah Falker, number 17, Alexa Bass, and number 18, Diane Walter. And starting for the Golden Eagles, a great dig there by Alexa Bass before we get to the John Brown Golden Eagles, and another attack there by John Brown puts the score at 2-0 early. Starting lineups now for John Brown University. Number 2, Morgan Finkman. Number 5, Jessica Schultz. Number 7, Taylor Glover. Number 11, Megan Beck. Number 17, Jaden Williams. The libero, number 18, Jenna Lowry. And number 32, Carly McKinney. Serving now for the Golden Eagles is the libero, Jenna Lowry. Up 2-0 here. Lowry's service is up and will be over the net. Finding the libero, Megan Plunk, sets it over to Maddie Calico, who's going to go way deep of the back line. The Golden Eagles take a 3-0 lead here early. The libero's service is up and over. Hannah Falker with a push on that one, wasn't able to get under it, as the Evangels now go down 4-0 here in the first. The libero now, Lowry, preparing another service here, her third in a row, up and over the net, going at Hannah Falker once again. Alexa Bass sets this one over to Nyan Walter. This one's going to hit the roof. Kaylee Walter going all the way down to get that one. And Maddie Calico's going to send this one down. The deflection's going to send it back behind the back line, but the Golden Eagles are able to put this one back. Set now by Megan Plunk, but they're able to keep this one up as well. Alexa Bass setting it over to Megan Plunk, who also sets it. A little push there by Maddie Calico puts the Evangels on the board, now down 1-4, and they take service back. Serving now for the Evangels, number 18, Diane Walter. Diane Walter being one of the few seniors here on this Evangel team. This one's up and over, finding the back line. A beautiful set finds its way, and Faith Fauch goes up and wins the battle at the net. Faith Fauch, being the shortest woman on the court here, has incredible hops, and we've seen them all year long. Faith Fauch goes up and gets that one over Jessica Schultz. Jessica Schultz, who has 8 inches on Faith Fauch. That's incredible. This one's going to fly out the pass line after going 0-4 on the first 4 points there. The Evangels have taken the next 3. Diane Walter will continue her service, and the Evangels are inching closer. Walter's serve is up and over. Set at the net there. Alexa Bass puts a slight touch on it and just all together makes it a little bit more difficult to make a play on the ball. Substitutions here for the Golden Eagles. Number 11, Megan Beck, and number 2, Morgan Finkman will check out. Replacing them will be number 6. I can't see the other one right now. Alexa Bass sets it over at the net. Faith Fauch going towards the back line. The libero may have saved that one. They're going to push that one, and Megan Plunk puts a set up from Alexa Bass to Hannah Falker, who goes with all she's got, but another great block attempt. And this one comes from Kinsey Mayo, who just subbed in. (6-3) the Golden Eagles lead, and the service is up. Kaylee Walter getting on the ground for that one. Hannah Falker setting it up to Maddie Calico. Going to find the back line, but the libero is there. Megan Plunk setting it over. A good push there by Alexa Bass, but isn't able to find the ground. Megan Plunk setting it over. A kill here from Hannah Falker isn't successful. Set over to the right side. The block attempt gets a touch. That block attempt there was Maddie Calico and Faith Fauch. Maddie Calico tries to get a play on that one, but isn't able to put it over. The Evangels now down 4 once again, now down 7-3. On that substitution earlier from the Golden Eagles, 22, Carrie Cecila is the one who came in, and she's on service. Finding Kaylee Walker on the back. Maddie Calico attacking, and that's going to land on the line. I think it was deflected by the Golden Eagles either way. 7-4 now, the Evangels inching back once again. Substitution for the Evangels this time, first sub of the game. We have Maddie Calico checking out, and we have Ryan Hale checking in, and she'll take over the service. The Evangels haven't had Maddie Calico do a lot of services this year. Hale putting it over. Megan Plunk just being able to get that one, and she's going to send this one over the net as well. That one was sent with force that last time. Ryan Hale this time putting it over, and Alexa Bass just wins the battle at the net. Once again over number 5, Jessica Schultz. She's not winning those at the net right now. Those were 2 great kill attempts there by the Golden Eagles. They just weren't able to find the ground. Megan Plunk and Ryan Hale both doing beautiful digs there to keep those in the air. Hale continues her service now, down 5-7. Plunk does another good dig, but isn't able to put that up. Substitution for the Golden Eagles is number 7, Taylor Glover, checks out and will be replaced by number 20, Jillian Blackman. Blackman now taking the service, and a timeout's going to come for the Evangels, and we'll take a timeout with them. The Evangels are down 5-8. Welcome back, sports fans. After the timeout there by head coach Kevin Fitzgibbons of the Evangels are down 5-8. Just gave up a point to the Golden Eagles, who take over service. Service is up. Going to find Ryan Hale. Alexa Bass setting it over to Faith Fouch. The libero makes a diving effort and keeps this one up. The block attempt by the Evangels is going to ricochet that back straight to Megan Plunk. A kill attempt here by Hannah Falker is going to be good this time. The block attempt can't send it back over the line. We're going to have another substitution for the Evangels. Sub for the Evangels here is number 19, Elena Hajiava, will check into the ballgame, replacing number 4, Kaylee Walker. Serving now for the Evangels, we have number 12, Hannah Falker. Falker serve is up, finding the libero on the back line. Doesn't put that first touch where she wanted it. They're going to have to send this one over there from the back. Plunk sets over a short one this time to Faith Fouch. This one's going to go into the net off the libero, and the Evangels are going to capitalize off their own mistake. 7-8 now, the Evangels inching closer. Hannah Falker serving for the tie right now. Falker's serve is up and over, finding the libero. This one a better ricochet off the libero. Hannah Falker is going to get a lot of speed on that one coming off the Golden Eagles, and she's not able to keep that from going anywhere but behind her. Interesting decision there, because if she would have let that go, I'm curious to see if that would have landed inside the lines. The Evangels now lead, the Golden Eagles lead your Evangels 9-7, and they continue the service. Finding Hannah Falker in the middle. Alexa Bass set. Kill attempt by Elena Hajiava. Goes for a push instead. Block attempt for the Evangels ends up being a push of their own, as no John Brown player jumps with them. Falker keeps this one up. Alexa Bass sets it over. Hajiava this time not able to find this one as it ricochets into the net once again. Substitution for the Golden Eagles. Number 5, Jessica Schultz, will check out of this one and be replaced by number 12, Sarah Laker. Kill attempt now from John Brown is going to be successful. Ryan Hale trying to get a dig there, but isn't able to get in position, finds the ground. Golden Eagles lead 10-8 here in the first set of action. Earlier, we kind of spoke a little bit about Ryan Hale just able to keep this one in front of her, sets it up to Hashiava. Set straight up to the net. It's going to go back through the block attempt. Ryan Hale's putting that perfectly to Alexa Bass. A lot of Golden Eagles on the ground there. Put this one in the air. Push over the block attempt. Alexa Bass gets a hand on it. We're going to set this one over to the opposite side. The block attempt once again gets a hand on it. Megan Plunk sets it over. Hashiava not going to stay in bounds here. 8-11, the Evangels are down. Talking earlier about the Sooner Athletic Conference and the competition that's going ahead. Just a look right now of the standings. In first place currently, we have the 22nd ranked Oklahoma City University, who's 17-0 in the SAC this season and 27-1 on the year, who they've won their last 26. Second place right now, we have Texas Wesleyan at 13-3. They find themselves 3.5 games back from first. John Brown just being a game behind them at 12-4 in the third place spot. And then right behind them are your Evangels, just a half game behind the Golden Eagles. And even in the closest race here from the third to fifth spot, we have MACU at 11-5 in the SAC, 18-8 on the year, and they're just a half game behind us, a full game behind John Brown. This win here for the Evangels would be huge. Alexa Bass with the service after the point for the Evangels, inching the game closer at 9-12. Kill attempt by John Brown goes right over the block attempt. Maddie Calico tries to make a diving effort, more like a lunging effort it appears, isn't able to do so. 9-13, the Golden Eagles lead. Substitution here for the Golden Eagles as Jillian Blackman will check out and will be replaced by number 7, Taylor Glover. Diane Walter setting it up to the net. Maddie Calico can't get this one over the net off the set attempt from Alexa Bass. The Golden Eagles will continue their service up 14-9 in the first set. First serve up and over is going to find senior Diane Walter. Alexa Bass sets it over. A little push there by Hashiava. Gets just over the block attempt, and the defenders there of the Golden Eagles didn't respond. After the point, Elena Hashiava will check out here and be replaced by number 5, Rebecca Lindley, for the service. The Evangels inch closer now, 10-14. There's been a lot of splurting of points here, a lot of back and forth action to 4-point stretches. It's going to be whoever gets the largest one here. Alexa Bass decides not to set and pushes it herself. Set up to the net, goes right off the block attempt. The Evangels keep this on their side. The call here is going to be a double hit here off the John Brown Golden Eagles. I'm guessing that'll be called on number 11, Megan Beck, from what I saw. The Evangels inch closer now, 11-14, as Lindsay will continue her service. Finds the libero. Set directly at the net, over the block attempt and out of bounds. Substitution now for the Evangels as number 5, Rebecca Lindley, will check out, and number 4, Kaylee Walker, will check back into this one. Service goes back over to the Golden Eagles, who lead 15-11 in the first set. Service up, finding Hannah Falker, who's going to set it over to the opposite side. Alexa Bass setting it up to Maddie Calico. Does a running start and will put action on this ball. Megan Plunk now putting it up towards Alexa Bass. Diane Walter trying to get a kill there, isn't able to do so. Calling the play will be a carry off the set attempt there, trying to get Diane Walter's kill there, which will be awarded. 12-15, the Evangels now lead. Walter's serve will find the libero. Set up to the net there. Good block attempt off the Evangels. Sends it back to Golden Eagles' way. A little bit of confusion there as number 5, Jessica Schultz, and number 7, Taylor Glover get into a stare-off as the ball just falls directly in the middle of both. And this will be a point Evangels. 13-15, they inch a little bit closer. Serve is up and over, finding the back line. Serve up to the net, and a kill this time from Taylor Glover, who makes up for the lackluster play on the time before. 16-13, the Golden Eagles lead here in the first set. Substitutions here for the Golden Eagles is number 2 and 11 will check out. Number 22 and 32 will check back in. Serving now for the Golden Eagles, Elizabeth Parrish. I apologize, Carly McKinney. Faith Fauch on the kill attempt, goes way back line on a little drooper. Block attempt on this time, Hannah Falker and Faith Fauch will work. Kaylee Walker sends it over to Alexa Bass. Maddie Calico, a lot of contact there. They wanted to touch by the Golden Eagles, didn't get it. 13-17 now, the Golden Eagles lead in this first set of action. And Carrie Sislo will continue her service. Set there by Alexa Bass, a push by Hannah Falker. Gets to a little push off there with the Golden Eagles, and she wins ultimately. This one's going to go into the net off the hands of Kinsey Mayo on the kill attempt, goes straight into the net. It wasn't even a close one there. Substitution now for the Evangels is number 7, Maddie Calico, will check out and be replaced by number 15, Ryan Hale, who comes in for the service. Hale's first service is going to find the back line. A slight touch there by Glover. Hits a little kill there from the middle, and it makes a nice one. Faith Fouch with a lot of aggression there on that kill, putting it straight down the throat of the block attempt there, and the Evangels take the point 15-17, and Hale will continue her service. The Evangels trying to inch closer here. Been down as much as 6 in the first set. Hale's service goes right over the top net. Megan Plunk sets it over, looking for Hannah Fokker, sends it down, just off the net. And they're able to touch the net twice there and keep it over. Alexa Bass with the push, finding the block attempt. Number 5, Jessica Schultz will be rewarded with that kill. Goes straight through the block attempt of Alexa Bass. Substitution now for Golden Eagles is number 7, Taylor Glover will check out and will be replaced by number 20, Jillian Blackman, once again for the service. Blackman's serve is up, and we'll find Ryan Hale on the back line. Alexa Bass sets it straight up, looking for what looks like Hannah Fokker, puts it over the block. The block attempt there by the Evangels will put it over to Ryan Hale. Hannah Fokker sends this one down. It's going to be on the line. Evangels score there, 16-18. Substitution now for the Evangels. Elena Hashiava will check in, and Kaylee Walter will check out. I apologize, Kaylee Walker. Hannah Fokker, off that last kill, will now serve for the Evangels, down 16-18 in the first. Fokker serve, finds the libero, almost double touch there by the Golden Eagles. Megan Plunk sends a lot of aggression there. That one hit a tile on the ceiling hard, almost put it out a lot of power behind that John Brown attack there. Sends it off the deflection up to the air. 19-16, the Golden Eagles lead. Hannah Fokker now on the set. Alexa Bass behind her head. That was beautiful there by Alexa Bass. She even caught me thinking she was setting that one, and she went backwards. Score is now 17-19 as the Evangels are down. Megan Plunk will come in now for the service. This one's going to go straight into the net off the service of Megan Plunk, the libero. Head coach Kevin Fitzgibbon, you can tell, was a little bit frustrated with that one. Down 17-20 now, just 5 points away from ending the first set. The Golden Eagles are. If the Evangels have anything to say with it, this one's going to be a long one. First serve is up, and we'll find Hannah Fokker in the middle. Set up by Alexa Bass, over to Hannah Fokker. No Golden Eagle in sight there, and that'll be a point, the Evangels, 18-20. And now Alexa Bass will go back for the service, and a substitution will come in as Maddie Calicote comes in and Ryan Hale will check out. Alexa Bass prepares her service. It's up, and this one will not go in the back of the net. The libero sends this one into the stands, but they're able to get to it. The libero has to put this one over now, and Hannah Fokker puts it in the air. Set by Alexa Bass, over off Diane Walter, and it's going to hit the ground. That's a kill for Diane Walter. 19-20 now, the Evangels are down just 1 after battling back from down as much as 6 here in this first set of action. They're trying to see if they can get their first lead of the set. 19-20, they put this one over. Set there at the net. The block attempt of Alexa Bath and Diane Walter will send it at the feet of Hannah Fokker, not able to make a play. Substitution now for the Golden Eagles. Number 7, Taylor Glover will check back in and replace Jillian Blackman, who came in for her earlier. Serving now for the Golden Eagles, we have number 22, Carrie Sisla. This one finds Megan Plunk, who's going to put this one up to the net. Maddie Calico with a push. Alexa Bass sends that open over. Megan Plunk sets it up. Alexa Bass, Diane Walter with the last touch, puts it over. This one goes way over the block attempt. Alexa Bass setting it up to the net where Elena Hajiava will be. Great kill there by number 11, Megan Beck, who goes completely to the right of the kill to the block attempt, and there was just no block there. 19-22 now, the Golden Eagles. Timeout now, head coach Kevin Fitzgibbons, as the Evangels are down 3 here, and we'll take a break with them. Welcome back, volleyball fans. The Golden Eagles of John Brown lead here in the first set of action, 22-19 over the home Mid-America Christian University Evangel. Alexa Bass sets that one over to Hannah Falker, and Hannah Falker does something she doesn't do often, is not able to send that one over the net as it'll ricochet off the net and back on the Evangel side. 23-19, the Golden Eagles lead, just 2 points away from putting this first set away. The Golden Eagles service finds Hannah Falker. Set up to the net will be Megan Plunk, where Maddie Calicote is waiting, who sends that one straight through the block attempt of the Golden Eagles, and the Evangels inch closer here, now down 20-23. Substitution here for the Evangels as Elena Hashiava will check out and will be replaced here by number 5, Rebecca Lindley. Rebecca Lindley starting this game out serving for the Evangels, comes back in for service, finds the libero and makes her get on the ground. This one put straight through the block attempt of Maddie Calicote and Diane Walter. The combo of Maddie Calicote and Diane Walter has not been successful on the block attempts here today. A lot of attacks there by John Brown going straight at him and straight through the blocks. We're going to have to clean that up here. John Brown now serving for the first set, 24-20. The libero does so. Kaylee Walker sets this one over. Diane Walter is going to put this over the block attempt, but they're right there. Kaylee Walker now setting this over to Hannah Falker, who's going to put it down with a lot of aggression towards the back line. This block attempt by Maddie Calicote and Diane Walter is successful. This one's going to go way out the back line as the Evangels take over service, and now they'll serve for their own fate the rest of this set. 21-24. Diane Walter will be the one to do it for the Evangels. See if she can serve this one out. Walter puts this one up and over. Almost a double touch there by the Golden Eagles. This one's going to go straight through the block attempt, and they're going to call that off the block of the Evangels, out of bounds. The first set will go to the visiting John Brown Golden Eagles, 25-21. As we switch sides here, we'll take a break in action going into the second set. Welcome back, volleyball fans, to the second set of action here between this interconference matchup between the visiting Golden Eagles of John Brown University and your Mid-America Christian University Evangels. First set going the John Brown Golden Eagles way at 25-21. The Evangels trying to see if they can fight back in this one. They lost 3-0 earlier in the season here, and this one being a big game for conference matchups here going into tournament soon. 3 block attempts there for the Evangels, somehow finding a way to be successful, each of them kind of deflecting almost 3 times it appeared. But that'll be the first score there for John Brown. The Golden Eagles lead 1-0 here in the second set of action. This one's up and over, and we'll find Hannah Falker. Alexa Bass setting it over to Maddie Calico, sends it straight through the block attempt that time, and it's going to be 1-1. Serving now for the Evangels will be senior Diane Walter. Walter's serve is going to go straight into the net. And those serves all day have been the only ones that you've seen head coach Kevin Fitzgibbons get a little bit upset about. The Golden Eagles now down 2-1. This one going up, and we'll find sophomore Kaylee Walker. Setting it over to Hannah Falker this time. The block attempt's going to send it the opposite way. Kill attempt here by John Brown, unsuccessful. They're going to push that one down. That ball took a weird play there as it just went straight down off the contact of the Golden Eagles. They take a 3-1 lead here. Service now up is going to find Kaylee Walker. Alexa Bass setting it over. Maddie Calico trying to push that through the block. The libero there by the Golden Eagles crashing the net and putting a little bit of pressure on her teammates. The libero now setting it over to the opposite side is going to find Kaylee Walker. Alexa Bass pushes it herself to the back line, trying to find the hole, can't do so. They're going to put that off the left side. Substitution here for the Evangels as Ryan Hale will check in for Maddie Calico. This substitution you've seen Kevin Fitzgibbons do just about every time it's Maddie Calico's turn to serve. He prefers the service of Hale. Hale's serve will almost find the crack, and it's going to be a point either way. That's going to tie it up here, and this will be the first tie we've had in either set today at 3-3. Hale's next service coming. It's going to go straight into the net. You can tell that one didn't come off her arm right as she was holding her arm the entire way. Score now should be 3-4, the Golden Eagles. Megan Plum going to put that one up. Faith Fouch, the smallest woman on the court right now, going up for the kill there. Faith Fouch being 5'3" and has already gone up against 5'11" girls on the opposite side today and able to win those matchups all day. Hannah Falker now taking service over for the Evangels, tied 4-4. Going for their first lead, almost finds the ground, but the libero is going to put this up into the net, and it's going to be a 5-4 lead for the Evangels, their first lead on the day. Let's see if the Evangels can use this momentum to get a larger lead here than one as they lead 5-4 in the second set of action, down 1-0 in sets. Set this one over, and it's going to go straight down, and Hannah Falker is going to put that right over the net. Alexa Bass with a great block attempt, sending this to the back line. This one's going to get past the block attempt, and Ryan Hale's going to send it straight back towards the back wall. The Golden Eagles now tie this one up at 5-5. Serving now for the Golden Eagles, we have Elizabeth Parrish, who subs in now for the number 5, Jessica Schultz. This one's going to go over and find Hannah Falker, who's going to go straight back over. Megan Plunk tries to get a dig on that one as the Evangels seemed out of play. The Golden Eagles take back over the lead here at 6-5. And Parrish will continue her service. This one's going to go up and over. Hannah Fokker goes for that one, but she goes straight out with her arms, and this one just goes straight back to the ground. The Evangels are now down 7-5. Parrish's next serve up, third in a row here, as Hannah Fokker does put this one up. Alexa Bath finding Faith Fouch. Her kill attempt gets blocked, but she puts that one right back over the net. This time Alexa Bath and Faith Fouch both block it. This one's going to go out the back line. The Evangels get the point, 6-7, and they'll take over service. Substitution now for the Evangels as number 18, Diane Walter, will check in, and number 2, Faith Fouch, will check out. A couple of substitutions there for the Golden Eagles as well, as number 35 will also check out. The libero, Megan Plunk, now serving. Sitting that one will just slightly skim the net. Megan Plunk sitting that one off the ceiling. They're going to have to send this over, and Hannah Fokker goes for the kill from midcourt. This block attempt by the Evangels will ricochet it to enough where Ryan Hale can get to it. And Hashiava goes for the kill, but the block sends it straight down onto Diane Walter, and they're not able to put that one back over. The Evangels are now down 6-8. The Golden Eagles doing an interesting approach on substitutions, always subbing 2 at a time. This one goes straight down into the bottom half of the net. Not a good serve there for number 2, Morgan Finchen. Sending the service back over to the Evangels as number 17, Alexa Bass, serves as the Evangels are down 7-8. This one's going to get over the net. This one's going to go off ricochet off the backside. They put this one over. Alexa Bass sets it over to Hashiava. Goes through the block attempt. A good dig there by the libero. A great block attempt for the Evangels. That's going to land on the line. The Evangels tie it up at 8-8. Alexa Bass will continue her service. Bass's serve is up and over, finding the libero. Up to the net, setting it up. Goes through the block attempt. Megan Plunk now will put this over to the net. Hashiava pushes it over the block. The block this time ricochets enough for Alexa Baskin to make a play on it, sending it up to Megan Plunk. Hashiava's attempt there, not able to put it through the block as it goes straight back down on their side. The Evangels down 8-9. Serving now for the Golden Eagles of John Brown. Number 32, Carly McKinney. Serve is up and way over. Senior Diane Walter there doesn't get a good play on the ball as it goes straight off her fist to the ground. No way the play can be made. 8-10, the Evangels are down. Serve will continue. This time Megan Plunk setting it up where Diane Walter trying to get the redemption, but a beautiful dig there by Carly McKinney. Over the block attempt and is successful with Maddie Calicote. Great decision there on the side of Calicote. Substitution now as Elena Hashiava will check out for the service, and to replace her will be number 4, Kaylee Walker. Walker's serve is up and over. We'll find the libero on the back line. Setting it up on a liner. No height on this one. Maddie Calico at the line will go right over the block attempt once again. Taylor Glover will get another kill there, but not able to do so. Alexa Bass sending it over to Maddie Calico, and this one's going to be inbounds. 32, Carly McKinney looked to make a play on it, but drops her hands because she thought it would go out. This one lands very in, and the Evangels tie it up 10-10. Walker's serve is up and over, and the libero has to make a diving effort, and Hannah Fokker puts it straight back down. 11-10, the Evangels take their second lead of the day, and both leads coming in the second set of action. The last lead being as the Evangels led 5-4 earlier in the second set. Kaylee Walker puts this one over. This one does get the air that Taylor Glover needs, but a great dig there on the pack of Kaylee Walker. The libero, number 18, Jenna Lowry, saving the Evangels there as Megan Plunk sends that one, and it was going to go out the back line. But a diving effort by the libero keeps it in bounds for the Evangels. And 12-10 they lead going into a timeout off the side of John Brown. The Evangels lead 12-10. We'll take a break with them. Welcome back, volleyball fans. The Evangels lead here 12-10, their largest lead of the day with 2 over the Golden Eagles. The service there by Kaylee Walter is good. The attack there by Taylor Glover of the Golden Eagles is not good. They're going to call this one off John Brown's block attempt and Evangel ball. 13-10, they're extending their largest lead of the afternoon. 13-10, they lead, waiting on Kaylee Walker's next service. She's now served 3 in a row. Walker's serve is up and over, finding the back line. Hannah Falker going straight down off the return and gives the Evangels a 14-10 lead. Walker's serve now 4th in a row is going to go into the net. That one didn't look good from the start. 14-11 now the Evangels lead, and the service is going to go over to John Brown. The libero, number 18, Jenna Lowry, now serving. Serve is up and over. Finds Hannah Falker on the back line, sets it up to Alexa Bass. A great push there by Maddie Calico, finds its way straight through the block attempt, and a point there for the Evangels, who lead 15-11. Service there from Diane Walter, who does her services in a standing form. Gets through the block attempt, and Diane Walter tries to make a diving effort, not able to do so. Substitution there is number 8, Megan Plunk will check in, and Diane Walter will check out. The Evangels lead 15-12 here in the second. This serve is up, and we'll find Hannah Falker in the back. Alexa Bass setting over to Faith Fouch. Faith Fouch, being only 5'3", gets up there, but is blocked there on the attempt. This one is set up, served over, and we'll find Megan Plunk in the middle. Alexa Bass pushes it this time. And she's going to be called for the illegal touch there, as she didn't make the correct motion. She did not agree with the call. And a timeout now coming for the Evangels after they've given up 3 straight points. They lead 15-14, and we'll take a break with them. Welcome back, volleyball fans. Here, we have your Evangels lead 15-14 in the second set of action after giving up the first set at a score of 25-21. They lead 15-14 here. Service over to the Golden Eagles, though. After the timeout of the Evangels, Megan Plunk receiving the serve. Maddie Calico putting that one over the net after her kill is taken away by a block. Taylor Glover, I apologize, number 5, Jessica Schultz there on the kill. That one ties it up there for the Golden Eagles. Score of 15-15 now. This one will be up and over. Kaylee Walker there for the set. Hannah Falker sends that kill down. Faith Faust tries to go up there for the block, isn't able to do so successfully. Maddie Calico sends this one down a line towards the back row. The libero makes a diving effort. Hannah Falker on the block attempt just gets a touch. Sets it over to Alexa Bass, setting it to Maddie Calico, who goes through the block attempt. Alexa Bass gets on the ground. Hannah Falker now sending it to the back line. Alexa Bass has to get that one over, and she can't do so. The lead now goes back over to the Golden Eagles of John Brown as a score of 16-15 as the Evangels, after leading by 4, have given up 5 straight. This one's going to go up, and it'll find Kaylee Walker. Maddie Calico there on the play. Now this has to go over, and it'll be Faith Fouch. Taylor Glover on the attack this time, and is going to go down and will find the floor. The Evangels now have given up 7 straight points there off the fact of defense. That'll be 17-15. The Golden Eagles now lead over the Evangels here. This one's going to be up, and we'll find Megan Plunk in the back line. Alexa Bass sets it over. Hannah Falker for the kill, and it's going to be down here. Whistle on the play, was just making sure, but that will be a point for the Evangels. 16-17, they inch back here after leading 15-11. They finally stop the 6-point run the Golden Eagles have just went on. Ryan Hale now for the service. Hale's serve is up and over, and we'll find the libero who sends it straight over, and Hannah Falker sends it straight back. 17-17, the Evangels now tie the second set up. The Evangels drop the first set 25-21, trying to even the sets up here 1-1. 17-17 the score. Ryan Hale finds the blank area there, not able to find it. The set over to number 6, Kinsey Mayo, whose kill attempt will go straight into the net and down their own side. 18-17, the Evangels now lead. Hale preparing her second serve. Serve is up and over. This one's going to be set, and it's going to be a great attack there. Jessica Schultz will get the kill. Substitution now for the Golden Eagles as number 7, Taylor Glover, will check out for the service as she has all afternoon, and number 20, Jillian Blackman, will take over. Jillian Blackman taking over for the serve as the Golden Eagles are tied 18-18 with the home Evangels. Serve is going to go off the net, ricocheting, and Alexa Bass is going to set it up. Faith Fouch with the push just gets it over. The attack there by Jessica Schultz goes off the right side and out of bounds. 19-18, the Evangels lead. Hannah Falker taking over service now for the Evangels. Evangels lead 19-18. Service up and finds the hole, but a great sliding effort there. Off the net twice. And the Golden Eagles are going to be called for a carry there. 20-18, the Evangels now lead, and Falker will continue her service. Falker's serve is up, and we'll find the back line. A great dig there by Ryan Hale, saves it for the Evangels. Alexa Bass sends it back to Megan Plunk, who puts it over the net. A carry once again on the Golden Eagles gives the Evangels now a 21-18 lead. Timeout, Golden Eagles, as the Evangels are catching fire here late in the second set. And as we take a break, the Evangels lead 21-18. Welcome back, sports fans. We join in here in the second set as the Evangels lead 21-18, coming off the timeout of the Golden Eagles of John Brown. Hannah Falker serving. Serve is up. We'll find the back line. Set up to the net. Ryan Hale is there for the return. Setting up to the net is Hashiava. The Evangels there being awarded the point, 22-18 now. This being the Evangels' largest lead now of the day, 22-18. This finds the libero on the back line, and it ricochets all the way back to the back wall. 23-18, the Evangels lead, just 2 points away from taking this second set and evening it up 1-1. Falker seeing if she can be the one to serve this one out. Falker prepares. This one's up, and it's going to go over. It's going to ricochet to the back line. over the block attempt. Hannah Falker with a diving dig there. Hashiava goes just over and forces the Golden Eagles to make a dive of their own. Plunk sets it over. Hashiava through the block attempt, and the Evangels now lead 24-18. Falker now serving for game. I apologize, serving for set. Falker repairing, serve is up, and is good. This one's set straight down off Jessica Schultz, sends it right down off of Ryan Hale, and not able to keep that one in the air. 24-19, the Evangels lead, just needing one more to take this second set. The Golden Eagles trying to see if they can make that not happen. Hale sets it up to the net. Alexa Bass over to Hashiava. Had the last point, and she gets the last one. 25-19, the Evangels take the second set, tying up the game 1-1, and we'll switch sides, and we'll take a break with them as they do. The Evangels now tied 1-1. Welcome back, volleyball fans. Here in the third set of action as the Evangels win the second set 25-20, I believe, to tie up the game 1-1 here. A lot of noise coming out of the Gawkey Arena now as the Evangels trying to get the win over the conference foe, John Brown Golden Eagles. If you're just now joining us, this game having a lot of pull on the Sooner Athletic Conference today, as the John Brown Golden Eagles currently ranked 3rd in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Just behind them, a half game, are your Mid-America Christian University Evangels. This game trying to decide a lot of seeding here is the 3 through 5, the 3 being John Brown, the 4 being MACU, and the 5 being SAGU. Having a lot of games to go here, only 3 left between them, and they'll all play each other. Alexa Bass setting it over, finding Megan Plunk, going over to Maddie Calico through the block attempt, but the libero is back there to get it. Megan Plunk now putting a push on the ball, and Kaylee Walker is going to put this one over the foot. Through the block attempt there, number 11, Megan Beck with a kill. The Golden Eagles coming out strong here in the 3rd set, leading 2-0. The libero, Jenna Lowry, will continue her service. Lowry's serve is up, and will find Kaylee Walker, who sets over to Hannah Falker, decides not to kill, push over the block, isn't able to do so. Hannah Falker gets on the ground, but not able to put it up. This one's going to be 3-0, the Golden Eagles. Jenna Lowry will continue her service. Lowry's serve is up and over. Kaylee Walker on the return, set over there by Alexa Bass. Diane Walter gets all of this one in a half, sends it out the back line. The Golden Eagles now take a 4-0 lead here to start, and an early timeout for MACU as head coach Kevin Fitzgibbons needs to talk with his team, and we'll take a break with him. Welcome back, volleyball fans. We join you in the 3rd set of action, tied up 1-1. The Golden Eagles take a 4-0 lead here in the beginning of the 3rd set. Diane Walter crashing the net there to push through the block. The block attempt there by Maddie Calico, and Diane Walter successful that time. Hannah Falker going through, can't get it through the block. And this one's going to touch Hannah Falker before it touches the ground. Call on the field there after the block attempt is that it just skims the thigh there of Hannah Falker, giving the Golden Eagles now a 5-0 lead. The libero setting this over, finding Kaylee Walker. Setting up to Hannah Falker through the block attempt this time, skimming their fingers. It'll go through the back line. Megan Plunk, looks like this one's going to go straight over. The Golden Eagles set this one back down on the Evangel side. They take a 6-0 lead here now in the 3rd set of action, coming out strong after the loss in the 2nd set. First matchup of the season, John Brown took a 3-0 lead. Alexa Bass pushing it that time. It didn't appear to me like it was going to go in. Double touch there on the field of the John Brown as they give up their first point of the 3rd set, 6-1. Senior Diane Walter now to serve for the Evangels. Walter's serve is up and over. The libero will just push this one over. Hannah Falker setting it up. Alexa Bass back to Hannah Falker, tries to push it through the block, can't do so. Alexa Bass decides to go on her own there, pushing it towards the middle of the field. It's 2-6. The Evangels now inching back. Diane Walter will continue her service. Point there to be awarded to Alexa Bass. Walter's serve is up and over. Taylor Glover on the return, putting it over. Glover now for the kill. Maddie Calico with the block. And this one's going to find the ground. 3-6 now, the Evangels inching. Walter now for her 3rd serve in a row to see if she can make some more damage here. Walter's serve is up and over. set at the net there. Jessica Schultz with the kill, going off the top of the net and bouncing towards the back. 3-7 now, the Evangels are down. Substitution for the Golden Eagles as number 22, Carrie Sessler, will come in to serve. Sessler's serve is up, finding Kaylee Walker. Alexa Bass sets it up, looking for Maddie Calicote off the tops of the fingers there of the block attempt, get it through. Taylor Glover will find Kaylee Walker on her kill. Maddie Calicote going through the block attempt of Taylor Glover and finding the back right corner. The libero not able to make the diving effort. 4-7 now, the Evangels inch back. A substitution as they've done all game. Maddie Calicote will check out and Ryan Hale will check in for service. That may have been the most impressive attack I've seen Maddie Calicote do all season long. Hale's serve is up. Going off the back left. Taylor Glover doesn't get a push on it there. It's going to be called a double push. The Golden Eagles don't look like they like the call, but I can see it from up here. 5-7, the Evangels now inching back after giving up 6 straight to start the game. Have won 5 of the last 6 points. Hale putting this over, and the libero's attempt on that one's going to go straight to the ground. 6-7, the Evangels now coming back. Hale continues her service. Hale's serve is up and into the net this time, the same way her last 2 services have ended. 6-8 now. The Evangels are down, and a substitution as they have all game long as well. Number 7, Taylor Glover will check out, and number 20, Jillian Blackman will come in for the service. Blackman's serve is up, and will find Kaylee Walker. Alexa Bass setting it up to the net. Hannah Falker going through the block attempt. Megan Plunk sending this one way into the crowd. 6-9, the Evangels are down. Kaylee Walker there. Hannah Falker at the net, trying to get a kill of her own, isn't able to do so. The block attempt this time, Faith Fouch is successful off the kill of Jessica Schultz. Hannah Falker, the kill of her own, is just going to be out of bounds. That one was close there. It appeared that it was out up here. The Evangels upset on the call. Kaylee Walker loses the ball in the air that time as they now go down 6-11. The Evangels need to get out of their own head here. A few calls not going their way. You can tell the tensions are getting to them. Alexa Bass sets it over. Ryan Hale putting it on. The block attempt there is unsuccessful. It's going to land at the net, off it. 6-12 now. The Evangels are down. Over. Kaylee Walker there to return. Megan Plunk setting it to the net. A kill there for Hannah Falker. Unsuccessful as libero makes the good dig. Megan Plunk to the net. Alexa Bass going back to Hannah Falker. This time no one's there. 7-12 now. The Evangels inching. Substitution for the Evangels is number 19. Elena Hashiava will check back in, and Kaylee Walker will check out. Serving now for the Evangels straight off her kill, Hannah Falker. Falker's serve is up. Off the top of the net, skim there, but the Golden Eagles are able to get to it. Falker sets it to the net, and Alexa Bass pushes this one to the opposite side. Good response there by the Golden Eagles. Ryan Hale. They're calling that a 4th touch there off the Evangels, saying the block attempt of John Brown didn't make contact. I don't know about that one. 7-14 now. The Evangels are down. I apologize, 7-13. Serve is up and over. Hannah Falker is going to return this one straight over and out of bounds. Now the Evangels are down 7-14 though. Next serve coming for number 35, Elizabeth Parish. Up and over, Hannah Falker sends this up. Alexa Bass sending it up to Faith Fouch, who just doesn't get high enough there. Megan Plunk sending it up. Hashiava will go through the block attempt, not able to get it in. Ryan Hale putting it way up. Alexa Bass going towards the net. A great one there. Hashiava can't keep it in bounds. It's going to fly out the back line. 15-7 now. The Golden Eagles lead here in the third set, forcing another timeout by head coach Kevin Fitzgibbons, and we'll take a break with him. Your Evangels are down 15-7. Welcome back, volleyball fans. Your Evangels are down 7-15 here in the third set of action. Sets tied up at 1-1 after the Evangels took the second set of action. The Golden Eagles now with service here. Elizabeth Parrish to continue her service. Hannah Falker to return. Sets it up. Alexa Bass there. Another set there. This time Hashiava goes over the block. This time they go over the block as well. Plunk now. Alexa Bass goes a little backwards action, almost gets him. Hale just gets a contact on it, and now Hashiava will have to go over. Goes through the blocker, and no one's there to respond. Megan Plunk now, the libero, preparing her service, 8-15. Diane Walter getting a touch on that one, and the Golden Eagles don't know where the ball is there. They lose it, and now the Evangels inch closer, 9-15. Plunk will continue her service. Plunk's serve is up off the top of the net. Plunk sends it high up in the air. Alexa Bass, Elena Hashiava way out the back line, 9-16 now. This one's up and over. We'll find Megan Plunk. Hannah Falker there on the attack. It's going to go way up, almost touching the basketball rim. John Brown responds well. Diane Walter there on the attack, moving while she attacks, isn't able to put it down. This one's not going to be touched by the Evangels. And at a line there, the call is going to go Evangel point, no block. That now making the score 10-16 as the Evangels try to get back in this one. The libero just puts this one up. Through the block attempt, Hannah Falker on the return. Alexa Bass sets. Maddie Calicote way out the back line. That's been one of Calicote's main concerns on the season, is not being able to keep that from going out the back line way too often. 10-17 now, the Evangels are down. And the service now will go over to John Brown. Megan Plunk with a dig there. Alexa Bass set. Hashiava goes over the block. (11-17). The Evangels are down now. 11-17, the Evangels are down. Kaylee Walker coming up for service for the Evangels. This one's going to come up, find the libero on the back line. Set over. Taylor Glover with a lot of power there, but Alexa Bass keeps this one up. Jennifer Lowry puts an effort on the ball there, and it's good enough to keep it on this Evangel side. Diane Walter just sends it off, and the block attempt there by John Brown will roll on the net and out of bounds. 12-17, the Evangels are now down 5 here in the third set. Kaylee Walker now for service again. Walker's serve is up into the net there. 12-18 now, the Evangels are down. Jenna Lowry now preparing her service as her team is up 18-12 here in the third set of action. She'll find the hands of Kaylee Walker. This one's going to go way up off the roof there, but Alexa Bass is able to put it over. Hannah Falker tries to get the block attempt. She doesn't get high enough. As number 5, Jessica Schultz goes up and wins that one. 19-12 now. John Brown leads the third set of action. Lowry's next one goes up and over. Kaylee Walker goes up. Alexa Bass at the net there as the libero makes it happen. Maddie Calico tries to put it back over. The block sends it straight back. Hannah Falker right down the back line. She goes straight off the return. 20-12, a great volley from both teams there, but John Brown coming up victorious here in the third set. This third set right now, momentum-wise, is all Golden Eagles. 20-12. The libero Lowry will continue her service now. This one's up. We'll find Megan Plunk on the back line. Alexa Bass setting up to Maddie Calico through the block attempt. 20-13 now, and there'll be a sub as Faith Fouch will check in and Megan Plunk will check out. Number 18, Diane Walter now serving. This one's up, and it'll be over. This one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to have to send this over from the midline. Alexa Bass on the back. Diane Walter setting it up. Maddie Calico pushing it through the block and is not able to do anything with it as it goes under the net. 20-14 now, the Evangels inching closer. Diane Walter continuing her service. In the second set, we saw Walter get 6 serves in a row, trying to see if she can do something like this again. Finds the serve in the middle. Setting over, Taylor Glover. The block attempt that time by Faith Fouch and Maddie Calico. Setting it straight back, 15-20. The Evangels now inching closer. Diane Walter doing the best she can here to bring the Evangels back, putting it over, finding the back line once again. Setting over. Off the block attempt of Hannah Falker. This will find the inside line there. 15-21 now, the Evangels are down. In the service now, we go over to the newly subbed in Carrie Sesla. Sesla will continue her service now with the Golden Eagles leading your Evangels 21-15. Hannah Falker setting it over. Alexa Bass back to Hannah Falker. Off the block attempt is not able to keep it up. 15-22 now. Carrie Sislo will continue her service now. This one's up, and we'll find Kaylee Walker on the back line. The set by Alexa Bass to Hannah Falker. Kaylee Walker getting on the ground for that one, makes a good play. Hannah Falker on the attack is blocked straight back to herself, to the ground, 15-23. The Golden Eagles 2 points away here from taking the third set and taking a 2-1 lead here if the Evangels don't respond quickly. This one's up. We'll find Kaylee Walker on the back line. Set by Alexa Bass, looking for Maddie Calico. Through the block attempt. No touch there by the Golden Eagles and out of bounds. 15-24, just one more point here. This set has not been the Evangels set here, to say the least. This one's up. Off the skimming of the net there, Megan Plunk gets a play. Hannah Falker there on the play. With the kill, finds it through the block, off a ricochet into the net. 24-16 now, Evangels. Substitution now for the Evangels is number 15, Ryan Hale will come in, and number 7, Maddie Calico will come out. Ryan Hale, no matter what, will be the last server here in the game unless they can find a way to tie it up at 24. Hale's serve is up and over. Hale puts a play on the ball. Alexa Bass setting it over to Hannah Falker. Falker loses control of the ball. This one goes into the bottom half of the net, and the third set goes to the Golden Eagles of John Brown University. John Brown leads 2-1 over your Evangels, and we'll join back here in the fourth set of action, but until then, we'll take a break. Welcome back, volleyball fans, here in the fourth set of action between this interconference matchup between the visiting John Brown University Golden Eagles and your Mid-America Christian University Evangels. The Evangels losing the first set of action, coming back and winning the second set, and losing this last third set to give them us down in this game 2-1 here in sets. This being the fourth set of action, and the Golden Eagles will take over service. The libero, Jenna Lowry, to serve. We'll find Kaylee Walker on the back line, set over Alexa Bass. Hannah Falker sending this one down, and it's going to find the stands. 1-0, the Evangels lead. That being the first time today that the Evangels have scored the first point. Let's see if that momentum is something they can carry throughout this game. Diane Walter serving to the back line. Taylor Glover this time is going to find the back line in 1-1 off a beautiful kill. Two subs here for the Golden Eagles of John Brown, as number 2, Morgan Finchman, and number 11, Megan Beck will check out, and replacing them will be number 6, Kinsey Mayo, and number 22, Carrie Sisla, who comes in to serve. Sisla's first serve goes out the back line. Too much on that one. The Evangels take a 2-1 lead. Substitution now for the Evangels, as they've done all day. Maddie Calico will check out for the serve, and Ryan Hale will come in. Hale prepares her serve. It's up and over. Megan Plunk now putting it over. Faith Fouch trying to get that one over, and it just goes over off the ricochet of Alexa Bass. Bass sets it over. A push there by Hannah Falker. Kelly Walker putting it over, finding Alexa Bass, giving it over to Faith Fouch, who just pushes it. Hannah Falker off the ricochet, tries to get it to herself. Ryan Hale with the diving effort, can't get it up. I think this one will be tied up at 2s, and the service will go back over to John Brown. And subbing in for the service is going to be number 20, Jillian Blackman, and checking out will be number 7, Taylor Glover. Blackman's serve is up. We'll find Megan Plunk on the back line. Alexa Bass setting over. Hannah Falker's kill there is going to be blocked. Megan Plunk just getting that one up. Ryan Hale setting it, and Hannah Falker's going to have to put that one over, and she does. I'm not sure if that was designed there, but the first thing going over to Jennifer Schultz there wasn't successful. Blackman goes way back and gets that one, and the libero Lowry puts it over. Set up is Hannah Falker, looking for Faith Fouch and finds. She pushes through the block there, and Ryan Hale has to push that way up. Hannah Falker goes way up that time and punches that one out the back line. Not close there. The Golden Eagles of John Brown take a 3-2 lead, their first lead here of the 4th set, leading in this game 2-1. Blackman's serve going up, and we'll find Kaylee Walker. Kaylee Walker with a dig there, keeping this one in. Hannah Falker going for a kill, is just going to be out of bounds, not finding the line. 4-2 now, the Golden Eagles lead. Blackman preparing her 3rd serve in a row here. Blackman serve will find Kelly Walker on the back line. The libero Megan Plunk setting it up to the net there. Hannah Falker's kill will be faulted. And the double touch there will give the point over to the Evangels, who inch closer in this one 3-4. And Hannah Falker, who will be rewarded the point, will now be up for service. Falker's serve is up and over, and this one's going to land straight on the ground. This one's going to be an ace for Hannah Falker, as the libero Lowry isn't able to get there on the diving effort. This one's now tied up 4-4 in the 4th set of action, and Hannah Falker will continue her service. Falker being one of the newest additions here to this Evangel team this season, and being a bright one to say the least. 22, Carrie Sisla at the net that time, is not able to put that one up to her teammate. Instead goes over the net and out of bounds. The Evangels now lead in this one 5-4. First lead since they took a 1-0 lead. This one's going to go straight off the net and fall straight on to number 22, Carrie Sisla. That one's a little unlucky there for the Golden Eagles of John Brown. But the Evangels will take that one to the bank, as they'll lead 6-4 now here in the 4th set of action. Off the net once again, Hannah Falker's serve. A beautiful kill attempt there by Kinsley Mayo, not able to keep it in. The block attempt off of Hajiava's attack there is going to fall out of bounds, and the Evangels now take a 7-4 lead here in the 4th set. Hannah Falker's serve going up and over, finding a libero on the back line. Schultz attack there faulted. Hashiava goes over the block attempt instead of going for the kill. Ryan Hale there for the kill attempt and faults it. Alexa Bass goes over to Hashiava, who just pushes this one over. Schultz doesn't get all off, jumps appears to be a little bit early there. She's way higher than the ball when she's up at the net. 8-4 the Evangels lead, who are going on a little run here. And that run forcing John Brown to call a timeout here in the fourth set. Your Evangels lead 8-4. Welcome back, volleyball fans, here in the fourth set of action as the Evangels lead 8-4, but are down 2-1 on the day here. That timeout for John Brown giving too much of a break to Hannah Falker there as the service goes straight into the net, and the Golden Eagles inch closer here to 8-5. Double touch there by number 10, Lindsey Clark, who goes up and makes the first touch but goes straight into the net and has to sub out. Number 5, Jessica Schultz, who just subbed out, will check back in. And it appears she came in just to talk to somebody real quick and came right back out. I apologize. Megan Plunk's serve is up and will go straight up to the back line. Goes over the block attempt and finds Alexa Bass. Megan Plunk comes up. Hajiava goes over the block attempt. Megan Plunk is there for that one. Alexa Bass pushes this one instead of setting. Megan Plunk goes way up off the ceiling there. Hannah Falker is going to attack from the middle off the ceiling once again. She gets a hand on this one, and they're calling that a good dig. Diane Walter trying to get to that one. Blackman sets it up at the net. Through the block attempt, Hannah Falker is there. Alexa Bass now setting this to Hashiava. Hashiava finds Lowry. Over to the other side. Hannah Falker's right there. This being a really long volley here. Another great dig by Blackman. Goes over the block attempt. Diane Walter. Hashiava there going over the block attempt. Not a lot of kills right now as they're just going over. Ryan Hale with a diving dig of her own that time. Plunk sends it over. Blackman. Clark not able to do so as Plunk is there. Hashiava goes way, way back there, and this one will go John Brown's way. They lead, your Evangels lead 9-5 here in the fourth set of action. A real long volley there. As at that point, it seemed like took just about 5 minutes. Serving now for John Brown will be number 2, Morgan Fincham. Waiting on the whistle. There it is. 9-6 the Evangels lead. And this one's going to be up and over. Finding Ryan Hale on the back line. Alexa Bass sets. Finds Diane Walter right over the block attempt on the run. Gets it to go. Clark there will find Hannah Falker on the back line. A lot of power on that kill from Clark, that being her first successful kill of the day. Sub now is number 7, Taylor Glover, will check back in, and Blackman will check out. Blackman having almost 3 digs on that long volley just a few points ago. Alexa Bass setting over, finding Hashiava. Goes through the block attempt in the opposite side, but they're there. Megan Plunk there to set. Hashiava going over, up and over the block attempt. Hannah Falker gets there. Diane Walter goes up and over. And the point there will be awarded Evangels 11-7 here in the fourth set of action. The Evangels trying to tie this set up. Substitution there for the Evangels is number 19, Elena Hashiava will check out, and number 4, Kaylee Walker will check in for the service. Walker's serve is up and over, finds the back line. Setting over to Taylor Glover, who's had a really great day on the kills, isn't able to get that one down. Hannah Falker just skims the top of the net. Goes through the block attempt. Kaylee Walker with a dig of her own. Another dig by Alexa Bass, and they keep it up. Open over the net. Clark there with another kill, that being his second one, but that's going to be ruled. First ruled out by the line judge, but overruled by the chair. That being 11-8 now. Server's going to go to Lowry. Head coach Kevin Fitzgibbons giving a little bit of his 2 cents there on the change of call from the chair. Megan Plunk there setting it to the net. Maddie Calicote going up and over will skim the top of the net. Go through the block attempt, but Alexa Bass is there. Hannah Falker gets blocked again. Alexa Bass sets it up where Maddie Calicote is through the block attempt, and that's going to land it. After the confusion there, the point will be awarded John Brown, 11-9. Megan Plunk now setting that up. Alexa Bass there. Hannah Falker this time going straight down, and the Evangels are going to get the point there. In between points there, Kevin Fitzgibbons giving his 2 cents once again about another questionable call going John Brown's way. The Evangels still lead in this fourth set, 12-9. Diane Walter sending this one up and over, finding the libero. Over the block attempt, but Alexa Bass is there to make the play. Diane Walter setting it up. Maddie Calico going up and over. And this is going to be out of bounds as well. John Brown's way. 12-10 the Evangels lead. Substitution here for John Brown is number 11, Megan Beck. And number 2, Morgan Fincham will check out. Checking in will be number 22, Carrie Sesla. And number 6, Kinsey Mayo. Hannah Falker going straight over on the serve. Good block attempt there by Faith Fouch and Hannah Falker, the tallest woman on the floor and the shortest. Hannah Falker setting this one over to Alexa Bass, who sends it over. Sesla goes over to Taylor Glover. Kaylee Walker gets down for it, but is not able to put any air on it as it goes straight under the net. The Evangels now lead 12-11. Up and over. This one's going to go out the back line. 13-11, the Evangels lead.
Substitution for the American number 15, Marie Taylor, placing 7, Calico. Hale will serve.
Ryan Hale preparing her serve as her squad leads 13-11. This one's set up there off the ceiling, but Ryan Hale's able to capitalize off the bounce. Taylor Glover is going to be blocked inbounds this time. Alexa Bath and Faith Fouch getting up on that one. Taylor Glover not having a lot of hers blocked today, but this one will be one of them. 14-11, the Evangels lead. Ryan Hale preparing her next. Serve is up. Taylor Glover going straight down, but Megan Plunk is there for that one. Alexa Bass setting up to Hannah Falker. It'll be blocked. Hannah Falker reaches over and makes contact with Kaylee Walker, not able to keep this one up. 14-12, the Evangels lead, and the serve's going to go back over to John Brown, which will force the substitution here as number 7, Taylor Glover, will check out, and number 20, Jillian Blackman, will come back in for service. Blackman's serve is up. Finding the back line where Megan Plunk is waiting. A set over by Alexa Bass. Over to Faith Fouch. This is going to land out of bounds. This one's going to be ruled off. This is going to be ruled a ricochet off the block there, as the point's actually going to go over to the Evangels. 15-12, Hannah Fokker will get the serve. Fokker's serve is up and over. Finding the libero, Lowry on the back line. Pushes over the block attempt. And the push there by 32. Carly McKinney is successful. 15-13, the Evangels now lead here. Parrish now coming up for the service as her squad is down 15-13. Alexa Bass with the dig there, and Hajiava will send it over. Clark there with the attack. Hajiava through the block attempt. McKinney sending it down. Hannah Fokker setting a tile out of place there. A beautiful dive there by Blackman. Off the ricochet of the block. Ryan Hale punches that one over. 16-13, the Evangels now lead. That last one making a tile completely out. Megan Plunk now serving for the Evangels, the libero. Plunk's serve is up and over. McKinney just now getting it up. Ryan Hale putting an arm on that one, getting it up. Bass sets, and this one's going to go straight into the stands. 17-13, the Evangels lead here in the fourth set. The Evangels trying to force a fifth set here. That'll be a timeout there. We're going to take a break with them. 17-13, your Evangels lead here in the fourth set. Welcome back, volleyball fans. We're here back in action as the Evangels lead 17-13. The libero Megan Plunk serving. McKinney on the response doesn't get enough on it. It goes backwards, but the libero responds well. Diane Walter goes the opposite side there, not able to get it over. McKinney's attack is going to be blocked out of bounds. Either way, that'll be 17-14 now, the Evangels, and the switch here on the serve will go over. Number 2, Morgan Fincham coming in for service, 17-14. This one's going to go way back on the back line. Hannah Fokkers will send it even back farther. Diane Walter sending it over. Clark punches that one over, literally. 17-15 now, the Evangels lead. Number 2, Morgan Fincham will continue her service. It's up. We'll find Ryan Hale on the back line. Diane Walter just getting a touch on over the block. Set from Fincham. Diane Walter just gets the block going. Over to McKinney through the block attempt. Alexa Bass pushes that one through. Ryan Hale now at the net. Alexa Bass sends it over. And that's going to find the ground, 18-15. Alexa Bass showing some emotion on the floor after that one. Substitution for the Evangels is number 15, Ryan Hale will check out, and Maddie Calicut will check in. Alexa Bass now up for service after the impressive point she just received. This one's going to be up. The libero just keeps it over. McKinney attacks. Alexa Bass keeps it in. Megan Plunk goes. Hashiyawa through the block attempt and out of bounds. No contact there on the side of John Brown. 18-16 the Evangels lead here in the 4th set of action. The service goes over to McKinney of John Brown. This one's up and we'll find Walter. Alexa Bass keeps it up. Maddie Calico from the middle off the top net will go out of bounds. 18-17 the Evangels lead. The Golden Eagles coming back in this 4th set. McKinney is up. Alexa Bass at the net, goes over. Calico can't get it over. This one's now tied up at 18-18. Another timeout here by the Evangels after they allow 4 straight points to tie this one up. And we'll take a break with them. 18-18 in the 4th set of action. The Evangels down 2-1 in sets. Welcome back, volleyball fans. John Brown will continue their service. Off the net there is McKinney. It'll find the ground. 18-19 now. John Brown leads. Plunk on the return. Hannah Fokker sending that one off the top net and bouncing off the ricochet there off the block. Hannah Fokker returns. Maddie Calico goes through the block attempt, but they get a hand on it. Megan Plunk makes a diving effort there. Now the Evangels are down 18-20. McKinney will continue her service here. McKinney's serve is up and over. We'll find Diane Walter. Alexa Bass sets. Maddie Calico through the block attempt, not able to do so. Block goes straight down. 18-21 now. John Brown leads. McKinney's serve is up. We'll find the libero, Megan Plunk. Alexa Bass goes straight over instead of setting. The block attempt there is over. Hannah Fokker sets. Alexa Bass sets. Maddie Calico through, and they'll find the hole. 19-21.
Substitution.
Serving now for the Evangels is Kaylee Walker. Walker's serve will go up and in. McKinney just gets a touch on that one. Hannah Fokker gets the kill there. 20-21 now the Evangels lead. Point there will go to the Evangels off Taylor Glover's mistake. They're trying to get a touch on the ball and can't get it anywhere but the ground. The Evangels now tie this one up 21-21 off the service of Kaylee Walker. This one's going to ricochet off the net and off of number 10, Lindsay Clark, giving the Evangels a 22-21 lead here in the 4th set of action. Walker now preparing. Walker sends it over. McKinney there for the return. Sets it over to Glover. A great block attempt there by Maddie Calico and Diane Walter. The block there gets a touch. Alexa Bass sets it over. Hannah Fokker off the ricochet, out of bounds. 23-21 now the Evangels lead in the 4th set. Walker trying to serve this one back in. Walker serve up and over. McKinney gets the touch. Set up. Alexa Bass straight up in the air. Megan Plunk sends it up. Maddie Calicos will be the one. Off the net and down. 23-22 now. John Brown inches closer, and service goes back over to John Brown. (23-22). Serving now for John Brown will be the libero, number 18, Jenna Lowry. Lowry's serve is up and over. Megan Plunk is there. Alexa Bass sets over to Maddie Calico. This one will be out of bounds. 23-23. It'll be all tied up, and service will stay with John Brown. A lot of noise coming from this John Brown side as we're trying to get things going. 23-23. The libero Lowry continues service up and over. Hannah Fokker sends this way up. Megan Plunk has to go back and get it. Alexa Bass will send this one over. The libero comes up. Set up and over. Hannah Fokker, 24-23 now. One with 2 timeouts left. Kevin Fitzgibbons will call one here. 24-23, 1 point away from this game ending. And we'll take a break with him. Welcome back, volleyball fans. John Brown now serving for the game. It looks like 23-24. John Brown leads the libero Lowry on a 4-serve streak here, trying to end it. Lowry's serve is up. Hannah Fokker off the ricochet. Hannah Fokker through the block attempt and down. We'll tie it up at 24-24, and we're not done yet here, folks. Off the kill of Fokker, that'll tie it up at 24s. Diane Walter sending it up and over. The libero puts it up. Taylor Glovers is going to go into the net and down. 25-24, MACU takes. So Diane Walter will now be serving for game. I apologize for set. Walter prepares her serve. It is up and over. McKinney gets the play on it, sets it over. Off the block attempt, is able to get it up still as Schultz. Taylor Glover there. Diane Walter is going to rush to that one, and Walker's going to have to send this one with some oomph over. McKinney is there to receive. Alexa Bass there. Walter sets it up, looking for Hannah Fokker. Finds Taylor Glover on the return. This one's going to land inbounds. 25s all, and John Brown will take over service.
Number 6, Hayo, and number 22, Cecil to serve.
22, Claire Sisla now serving. All knotted up at 25s. Hannah Fokker off the block attempt is not able to do so. Alexa Bass pushes this one way right. And now John Brown will be serving game point. Let's see how the Evangels can respond here. Already having 2 game points of their own, not able to shut them down either time. Sisla's serve is up. Walker there. Alexa Bass sets over. Maddie Calico is going to be put that on the ground. 26-26 here. The Evangels now knotted it up, and they take over service, and Ryan Hale will come in. The Evangels really like Ryan Hale's serving ability. And let's see if she can come in the clutch here and in this one and send it to a 5th set for the Evangels. Hale's set is up. Finds Taylor Glover. Schultz puts that one down with authority off the set by number 22, Claire Sisla, and they take over the service. A great set from the ground off Claire Sisla. Gives Schultz a beautiful attempt on the ball. John Brown now serving for game. Blackman comes in for the serve. Walker puts it up. Bass sets it. Hannah Falker is going to be sent that one into the stands, tying it up at 27 all. 27-27 now. Hannah Falker now serving. Falker sets it. Sisla putting it over, looking for McKinney. Falker gets on the ground for that one. Bass sets it up. The libero gets on the ground, setting up by Sisla to McKinney. The block attempt is successful there. Schultz can't put this one over. The Evangels take a 28-27 lead. Falker now serving for set. 28-27, the Evangels have fought back in this fourth set. Falker's serve is going to go off the net and down, tying it back up at 28 all. And we're going to have substitution here on the side of John Brown. 35, Elizabeth Parrish now coming in for the service. Parrish's serve is up and over, and Ryan Hale is there. Alexa Bass setting it up to Elena Hajiava. The block attempt's going to land out of bounds. Two John Brown ladies jump for that one towards the scorer's table, not able to get there. 29-28, the Evangels lead. Now serving for the set will be Megan Plunk, the junior, the libero. Plunk prepares her serve. It's up and over. Off the block attempt there by Alexa Bass and Diane Walter. Hashiava goes over. McKinney there. Plunk just gets there, and Hashiava's going to go up and over. Blackman puts it up. She goes up and over, and it's a great decision on the fact of 22, Claire Sisla, and finds the ground. Ties it back up at 29 all and sends the service back over to John Brown, who's subbing in right now for the service. Number 2, Morgan Fincham. This one going up and over. Hannah Falker there. Alexa Bass sets, looking for Diane Walter. The block attempt's going to send it back the Evangels' way. Plunk sets it. Hashiava attacks. Falker just puts it up. And Elena makes a diving effort towards the stands, not able to get there. John Brown now serving for game. Number 2, Morgan Fincham has a chance to win it here. Fincham puts it up. Hale Rare. Bass sends it up. Hashiava up and over the block attempt. Sends it over to Clark. They just keep it up. Hashiava puts it up. Plunk keeps it. Bass goes herself. The libero's back on the back line to get it. McKinney for the win. Off the net is going to do it. John Brown takes this interconference matchup 3-2 and sweeps the Evangels on the regular season. Thank you for joining us for this interconference matchup. Please join us later on today for our women's basketball team taking on Evangel College.